Hi everyone, I just wanted to give you a little introduction to this video. I wanted to give some encouragement to ladies out there who maybe are thinking about going to church, entering the church, have entered the church, and you realize that you haven't really got modest clothes. You feel a little bit too exposed. You'd like to try being more modest, and I want to encourage you, before you go out and do loads of shopping, let me show you 10 outfits where you can make use of your kind of quite revealing clothes, pair them with something else, and you will feel covered up and beautiful and ready to explore modesty. Okay, so I'm just starting off here by showing you some of the pieces that, to be honest, I thought I was going to get rid of, because you can see this dress, for example, is very low on the front and the back. I love the colors, I really love that purple, but I just felt like it was too low. This blouse is also really see-through, and I thought, should I keep it? Can I make it a bit more modest maybe? So that's another thing to try and see if I can make it church appropriate. This dress is a great breastfeeding dress, but again, it's a little bit low. So I haven't worn it so much. This top is super low, although I love the stripes. I'm a big stripe fan. And this is actually a crop top, which I loved the ruffles, but because it was so short, I decided I should get rid of it, but I've pulled it back out to try it with some of these things I'm showing you now. A long skirt, a high neck t-shirt that my older sister actually gave to me, a jumper, which again was something I thought I might get rid of, but I'm going to try and give it another lease on life, and a wrap cardigan. So this is the first outfit. It's that little wrap cardigan with the very see-through blouse with a high neck, a high-waisted skirt. You can see that if I wasn't wearing the cardigan, this would be too see-through, and I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing it. But with this cardigan, this is actually, I think, a cute outfit, and with the long skirt is quite modest. This crop top, again, can be very pretty and feminine with the same high-waisted skirt. That's why elasticated skirts are so great, and this is elasticated too, so when I bend over to pick up a kid, it's not going to be gapey. So that's just something to bear in mind if you want to keep a crop top as well. And then with this cardigan, I wrapped it over this white top, which again would be a little bit maybe see-through, but I like how this looks kind of ballerina style. I love wrap cardigans, which is why I'm going to try and keep this one if I can. Although, as you can see here, I'm struggling to find the right way to tie it, which is probably why I haven't worn it very much. But hey, we live and learn. Maybe I will still get rid of this one, but I wanted to show it to you as an option. This is how I styled the really low-cut bodysuit. I think that this is okay. I'm not sure that I would wear it all of the time, but I like the stripes, and I think it looks alright with the high neck top. It definitely means that nobody can see anything, and it's quite comfortable, so that's nice. The nice thing about not getting rid of this dress is that the length-wise, it has always been very kind of church appropriate, but just by putting this high neck t-shirt underneath, I'm completely covered up and also a little bit warmer. I always thought this was a summer dress, but I think now it could be an all-season dress. You can see I've used the same high neck top again. You don't need to buy very much. Maybe all you need to invest in to kind of make your existing wardrobe a bit more modest is a high neck top and maybe a high-waisted skirt for crop tops, for example, if you have a lot of those. And I also tried with that same dress. All that I did was just put a jumper over top, which again, like for most of the year, it's not warm enough in the UK to just be wearing a dress without anything, although the back maybe wouldn't be church appropriate. Okay, I'm showing you a couple of things here which are definitely not my modesty level anymore. This is a backless dress, but I love it because of its vintage style. It fits me like a glove, and it's 100% cotton, so I wanted to see if I could find a way to keep that and find a way to make it modest. And also, I like vest tops. I know that they don't really suit me just by themselves, but I want to see if I can use this with something else in an outfit here. So for the backless dress, I just used the bodysuit I was already wearing. It's maybe too much pink on pink on pink. I should have worn this for Valentine's Day, but actually I think it's very feminine, and actually the whole back being covered up, I think it looks more lovely than it did when I used to wear it without a t-shirt underneath it. So I'm very happy with this, and the dress has pockets, so I'm going to keep it. I also tried styling this just with that wrap cardigan that you saw earlier in the video. This is one of my favorite cardigans. It's super warm and cozy, and again, this is kind of ballerina vibes for me. I'm just showing you that the dress doesn't gape, which is always very nice, and it was easy to tie at the back and kind of cover the bow, so that's a bonus. What I tried with the vest is I put it underneath kind of this ballerina style t-shirt that I recently got for myself. I did buy myself some new t-shirts recently because I hardly had any, and although this wouldn't be church appropriate, it. I think that it's quite a creative way to make use of vest tops is underneath another t-shirt if you have them. I always used to think that that was kind of a fashion faux pas, mixing t-shirts underneath, and it was a terrible thing if you could see the edge of another t-shirt underneath, but I've come to realize that that is okay and it doesn't have to be perfect. So these are just a few ideas, things that I've been working on to try to make some clothes that were not my modesty level anymore into appropriate clothing for the life that I lead. Maybe you can take some of these tips and apply them into your closet, even if you just pull out a few things that you thought, you were going to get rid of, or you've been looking at your closet as someone who's wanting to try modesty and you're feeling overwhelmed. This is really just to encourage you to say, don't give up. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be expensive. Try with what you've got. Just do your best. And if all else fails, throw a scarf over your shoulders. Throw a jumper on. It's okay. Nobody is worried about what you're wearing at church. Really, as long as you're comfortable, you're dressed appropriately, and you're, respectful in those spaces. Nobody expects you to be a fashionista. So just, manageable steps, and using what you've got I think is always good when you're at the beginning of a change in your style. Just going out and buying loads of things that you think are modest or you think are going to work really well, you might end up wasting a lot of money, and it turns out that isn't even your style or the type of modesty that you're going for. So let it evolve naturally. Be patient with yourself. Pray about it if you need to. Maybe speak to other women whose style you admire or whose level of modesty you really admire. Speak to them about it if they're open to that, and just be patient and enjoy the process. For me, it's a revelation to me, having grown up being encouraged to have a lot of my kind of body on display. The phrase of if you've got it, flaunt it, especially because I'm quite tall and I'm quite thin. My family definitely kind of encouraged not hiding that away, but I found kind of the looser fitting clothing that I wear, generally I feel more beautiful, and definitely like long sleeves all the way. I feel prettiest when kind of more of my body is covered up these days. So that's just my 2 cents on the whole topic, but I hope you found this video enjoyable. If you did, then please do give it a like and subscribe if you'd like more femininity content, which I release every week. So I hope to see you all here again soon for the next one. But in the meantime, take good care, everybody, and God bless.